Abbeville, Alabama, not long after its creation, it became a bustling town, the center of Henry County government.
Abbeville became the county seat in 1833.
Abbeville survived the Civil War and the Great Depression. By middle of the 20th century, its economy was fueled by more than agriculture.
As the county grew and expanded and times changed, then more manufacturing began in the county.
But come the new millennium, Abbeville was shriveling. With a population of only 2,500, 900 lost their jobs. Despite setbacks, Abbeville has endured. Strong Christian family roots are the norm here.
Our churches are still very strong, and on Sunday you'll find most of our churches pretty full.
The main drag-through town is now a showpiece of the South. Abbeville is where the past and future intersect. A past with something dark, very dark. A demon-looking creature, friend or foe, ghost or human. This is the story of Huggin Molly.
She was a mother looking for a lost child.
This big black bear came out from behind the bush and attacked Molly. He bit off her right arm just above the elbow.
As the story goes, a golden arm was attached to Molly to replace the one lost to the savage animal.
And when she passed away, her golden arm was buried with her in her coffin.
The versions of who or what Huggin Molly was or is loom larger than life. Spirit or human, dead or alive, Huggin Molly has been around for more than a century, lurking in dark shadows. Nobody who grew up in Abbeville could escape Huggin Molly. William C. Oates lived there before he became governor in the 1890s. He knew Molly. So does Leroy Cook, All-Star University of Alabama and NFL football superstar. Today, though, Abbeville's favorite son isn't an athlete. He's a businessman, a world-renowned one.
Oh no, I'm with you on this one, yellow fella. There ain't no need in that, Mose. I can handle it.
Well, Huggin Molly was a real person to me, and as a young boy, she was a figure that you feared.
She was reportedly seen in various sections of Abbeville throughout the years.
As the sun set, Molly would emerge. When children roamed the streets at dusk, Molly was lurking. And when they weren't home by dark, Molly grabbed them.
She was 7 feet tall and as big around as a bale of cotton.
This ghostly, tall, something dressed in black.
Huggin Molly loved to roam the streets at night as the kids roamed them by day.
Children were allowed to roam far away from their homes.
But not after the sun went down.
You were home at night before dark because in the back of your mind you always knew she was out there lurking somewhere.
Parents would warn their children.
Be home by dark or Huggin Molly's gonna get you, gonna get you, gonna get you.
And the kids?
I gotta get home by dark or else my mom's gonna kill me. Me too. Me too.
Well, they were usually home by dark, but when they weren't, Huggin Molly was there.
And Huggin Molly was never a harmful ghost. She would never hurt anyone.
Not harmful at all, but nonetheless scary.
Something dressed in black jumped out of the alley at me and tried to grab me and hug me with a black veil and long black dress. I might be a pretty scared little fella too.
The truth of the legend is Huggin Molly, the woman who lost her child, just wanted to keep other children safe. Her imposing stature, or at least the threat of it, sent kids scurrying home before darkness settled on Abbeville. Molly didn't hurt children. She hugged them. And she's still around today.
Huggin Molly is on our welcome sign. As you come north on 431.
In fact, Molly is so popular, there's a restaurant in Abbeville that bears her name.
I thought that she deserved preservation as well, and her legacy and the impact that she had on a whole many generations, not just my generation, but generations before me. She deserves to be preserved in time.
Huggin Molly, not a foe, but a friend.
It's fun to tell a ghost story.
And there's no better ghost story to tell than the story of Huggin Molly.
I love you, Huggin Molly.